voulons pas haïr ni humilier personne.
Don't forget to put your watches forward 1 hour and to drive on the right after leaving the terminal.
L'envie a empoisonné l'esprit des hommes. Nous avons développé la vitesse pour nous enfermer en nous-mêmes. Notre savoir nous a fait devenir cyniques. Nous sommes inhumains à force d'intelligence. Nous ne ressentons pas assez et nous pensons beaucoup trop. Nous sommes trop mécanisés et nous manquons de tendresse.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm on my way to the Nordschleife at the Nurburgring. This will be my second ever trip to the Nurburgring and I'm super excited. The reason I'm going is a few weeks ago my good buddy Robert from Heel and Toe Blog contacted me basically saying that he's heading there with a few of his mates and would I like to join? Well, here I am. Now before a trip like this, especially a trip to the ring or a spirited drive to Europe or a track day, whatever, you need to sort of prepare for things, prepare the car, make sure everything's okay. So thankfully last week this car had its first service, which just happened to coincide with this trip, so that was all good. So new oil, etc. Also tyre wise, some of you might know or might remember that when I got back from the brilliant Petrolhead tours, my Michelin Pilot Supersports were completely knackered. All four of them were literally down to their wear marks or further, so they needed to go. I booked a return Eurotunnel for this trip, and in fact if you book a 48-hour return you get really cheap rates. Like I paid £53 for a return Eurotunnel. In terms of petrol expenses, I'm going to use just over a tank to get there, just over a tank to get back, and probably about a tank whilst I'm there, so we're looking at 160 to 180 quid. Other things to think about, you need to get your extended insurance for Europe, because most policies in the UK only cover you third party in mainland Europe. So you need to ring your insurers up and get what they call the green card. Now that usually costs about 40 quid. Following a combination of ways, and I've been watching the sat nav of my car, and in fact they've both been sticking to the same route, which basically runs across the top of northern France in an easterly direction towards Belgium, and then takes me through Belgium. So I've kind of gone Ghent, Bruges, Brussels, that sort of way, and then now I'm heading east, and then I'm going to sort of step down through Germany. There's always a fair amount of traffic in various parts of Belgium, especially near Brussels, so just be aware of that. If you're not in a super rush like me to get there and back, there is a bit more of a scenic route. You can actually go via Spa, which I did when I did my trip 3 and a bit years ago to the ring, and that was beautiful. You know, Spa, the actual town, you can go and drive around the old bit of the circuit. You can sort of get close to the F1 circuit, so that's a nicer way to go. It's really good roads. Basically between Spa and the ring, from what I can remember, it's about 2 hours of really good roads, as opposed to sort of motorways, which I'm on at the moment. And in fact, I've just hit the Autobahn and I can see de-restriction signs in front of me, which means de-restricted, as in 0 speed limits. So I'm going to push on. I'll speak to you guys soon. I have arrived at Nurburgring. I've popped in to say hi to Diana at Apex. Now I would be staying at Apex, but unfortunately, because it was such a lastminute.com trip, Apex is fully booked, which is great for them. Looks like it's going to be quite a busy couple of days in the ring. The weather's reasonably nice, and I think the whole of Europe sort of come down to have a couple of laps. Robert has turned up with his friend Stefan. They're both in their E46s, so that's Robert's 328i there, which is 193 brake horsepower. And then that's Stefan's 325i Club Sport, which we never actually got in the UK. We got the 330i Club Sport, which basically was kind of like a limited edition model. It had a little spoiler on the back, which you can't see at the moment. It's got sort of unique wheels, and oh, there you go. Thank you very much. Yeah, so anyway, enough of me talking. Over to my good buddy Robert. How's it going? Robert and I, for those of you who haven't seen it, I'm sure you have, we spent a good few days together testing the B7 out in Germany and Austria. That was, how long ago was that? 6 months ago? It was like January? Was it? Yeah, it was beginning of the year because it was really cold, wasn't it? Yeah, winter tyres, bugger. Lack of winter tyres. So yeah, it's the first time I've seen him for
too long.
For too long, way too long. We're just changing some pads, lastminute.com. And then we're going to go out, do a couple of laps of the circuit. I think I'm going to jump in with Robert first time round because I'm a bit older, and I wouldn't say wiser, but I'm just a bit older and slower, so I need to get in with this nutcase.
But I've got just as little experience in the ring as you do.
Yeah, but you're
even less actually.
You got quite a bit more talent than I have,
I don't think
and you're young and just, you know, a little bit sort
more
of
stupid.
Yeah. So yeah, it should be good. We're going to go and do a lap, and then if it's still dry, then I'll take mine out for a lap. And then we're going to head out for dinner with Misha and Diana and a few others, so should be a good evening. Right, just going out with Robert for our first lap on the ring. It is crazy busy. There's Stefan over there. And here we go, direct sunlight. So Robert's actually never done a lap before.
Not myself.
You've been on the ring taxi.
I've done a ring taxi with Dale Lomas, and I've been with Lap Time Performance in the M3.
Yeah.
I've never driven myself, so. And by the way, I think every time you knock a cone over, it's 20 euros.
No.
Yeah. No,
Are you serious?
All right.
All right, here we go. So this is the start finish. That's the start of the official lap.
The official lap, yeah.
No, it's the finish of the official lap. This is the starts here, exactly. I think. Yeah.
Okay, there's a GT3 arrest behind us.
Yeah.
Take us.
This is the defensive.
The elevations are a lot more intense than.
It's insane, isn't it?
Videos.
Yeah, there's no way I can explain what the G-forces are we're going through now. And the cambers aren't all right either. Some are right, like this one is lovely.
Yeah.
But then some have fall away, like this out here.
I'm always scared of this wall here.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can overtake the Apex guy.
Easy, Robert. But do we have the power? That's the problem. We've only got 190 brakes, so Robert's quickest to the corners.
And add, I don't know how many kilos is with you.
Now, we're going to get airborne over here. You need to slow down after this.
Oh, that makes me feel like it.
Oh my god, this is mega.
I'm loving this. Okay. This is coming up.
See you later, Mr. Mini.
It's a Schwedenkreuz.
Yeah, fastest bit, isn't it?
Look at that, AMG ring taxi coming up.
Oh, lovely.
Which is one of the fastest bits.
Oh, look at that!
And it's dangerous because on the corner, if you left off,
look how fast! Oh.
Here was a big accident with the Clio.
Yeah.
That flipped. So be careful here.
Wow.
I mean, just talking about stuff I've heard. I don't know
can't believe how fast you're going for your first time.
I gotta take it a bit more easy.
What year is this car?
98.
98. 190 horsepower, and we are fucking hooking. So this is the Foxhole.
Foxhole, yeah.
Yeah, this is awesome. Love it here.
Yeah, I'm only doing half gas around here. Fucking hell, the elevations are insane.
Yeah. Oh, and the G-forces here. Oh, you can see all the big holes in the ground from where the sumps have been grinding out.
Yep.
And this is where loads of people crash coming in here too fast.
This line is tricky. From simulators, I think you go out.
Yeah, and then
brake,
exactly.
and then take it in.
Exactly, and that. It's all uphill, isn't it? The next sort of mile and a half.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, he's struggling, isn't he?
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm constantly looking in the mirror. I'm so paranoid about fast cars coming up.
Is that an RS3 we're catching?
Yeah, Nurburgring.
Audi steer?
Audi steer.
Look at the beautiful light. I can actually enjoy the views.
That's not what we're here for, John.
Yeah, come on, seriously.
Oh, there's that fucking fast Mini.
What Mini? Is it crazy?
He's famous here. He's crazy fast.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
We're doing the carousel, that's for sure.
Yes! Oh my god, you can see how that would destroy the suspension, eh? Oh wow. I don't remember it being that rough in the rental when I came around here last time. Just waiting for the RS3 to understeer off into the woods.
I think
It's a new one, isn't
It's a
it?
facelift.
Yeah. Oh.
Look how much darker it is here suddenly.
Yeah.
I think the temperatures are changing throughout.
Now this bit's tricky through here, isn't
And I
it?
don't know this bit too well too.
Fucking here. Oh shit!
Watch them. I think he brakes just before,
Yeah.
so we'll be doing that as well. Oh yes.
Yeah, I've seen a horrendous accident just there. That one series, have you seen it?
Yes. See this bit.
Shit.
Line corners, you
So
really
hard
need to
to
know what's
see.
coming. Now comes the flat out bit, I think.
Yeah, you just got to dab a bit through here. I think that's gonna like.
Got some traffic behind us. Where is it going? There we go.
Nice.
46.
God, they like the Clubmans out here, huh? Big cage in there.
Oh, do you see that? The marks there?
Yeah.
Oversteer coming out of that
Oh.
mini car.
Who's that?
Stefan.
Oh. Whoa.
The camera. So, and here's the gantry. Made it. That was fun.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was awesome.
Love that.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Good bit of driving there, Robert.
Thank you.
You nutcase. Oh,
Go a bit
shit.
harder next time.
I'll tell you, the hardest bit of that track, of the lap rather, was the sudden blindness coming out of some of the corners. You're in like forest, then you come out and you got direct sunlight.
Crest, and then you get the sun. I mean, it's what, it's like 6 p.m. right now, and we have the fall sun, which is so strong.
Yeah. Oh, that was mega. Mega, mega, mega. Oh!
I can't wait to get to know this track properly.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get the people who accelerate stupidly in the parking lot.
No,
Because, I
no.
mean, like, you were just on the ring. So
Yeah.
you need to accelerate like a twit.
Yeah, what is there to prove?
Exactly, nothing, obviously.
So after that awesome lap with Robert, we came back to the parking lot area, whatever you want to call it, and unfortunately there's been a massive accident out there, so much so that they had to close the track sort of 90 minutes before it was meant to close. We've seen 4 pickup trucks go out there, an ambulance or 2, and the police, so fingers crossed, you know, that people are okay and nobody was hurt. firstly, and hopefully it wasn't too horrendous, but I'm guessing it was. But yeah, it's been a nice evening. I'm glad that I managed to go out and at least get a passenger lap with Robert, and yeah, it was really good. So thank you, Robert.
Oh, you're welcome. Of course. Hope you enjoyed it.
Stefan keeping you very honest.
He was right on my ass.
Yeah.
Giving him a run for the money, huh?
And at the end, was that your first time out there? No.
That was our first time.
First time. And at the end, he's like, "Oh, Robert, you're taking it easy." It was like, "Oh my god, these two." Oh,
Wait till tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, talent and age, I think. I bumped into this young lad,
Yo.
Mr. N Fox, Nick, who helped me with the B4 and M4 video. He was the genius behind the drone and everything, really. Well,
Favorite shot.
well, that's my favourite shot. Yeah, the one that comes down over the B4 skidding a little bit. So Nick is here with his buddies, Vince, Tom, and Greg. Yay, I got it right. I'm terrible with names. We've all sort of just been standing around. It's kind of like the place you want it. If you're going to stand somewhere of an evening, it's either going to be like a strip bar or here. No, it's gonna, no, I don't go to strip bars.
It's his part-time job.
Oh yeah, are you a part-time?
It's a bit too early, but
Okay, yeah. Perfect, nice. Good to know. We'll be back tomorrow, hopefully get some laps in. We're going to get here nice and early. I think the weather's still looking good, so yeah, cool. Nice to see you guys.
see you later.
See you tomorrow.
Even out. Today I am joined by Mr. Misha.
Hello, Mr. Joe.
Mr. Joe.
The part that we are most proud of is not the spec, it's not the fact that it's LT, because we also have an LT Spider, but the fact that this car has now 18,000 kilometers, out of which 13 are on the Nurburgring.
Wow.
13,000.
Told me, yeah, it's open. So let's go for a lap.
Yeah? You got time?
I got time for I always have time with you.
Oh, thanks, Misha.
Yes. From here, very technical part, aiming towards the left curbstone, overtaking the Subaru, aiming for the right curbstone. After that, continue going straight to the left side of the track. Left side of the track, left. On the brake, straight foot to the white side, 133. Let go the brake, steering into the left curbstone. On the throttle to the right side, stay on the right. End of curbstone on the brakes, beginning of left curbstone, steering in now. Left curb on the throttle towards the right curbstone on the left Yokohama side.